I was born in Maryland, but I grew up in Miami, and eventually went to FIU, Florida International University, here in Miami. Eventually went on to University of Virginia for medical school. Then ended up doing a transitional internship at Yale University Hospital St. Raphael in New Haven, Connecticut. I then went on to University of Florida in Gainesville, where I did my ophthalmology residency and retina fellowship for 2 years after the residency. And so then came back, to my hometown, to Miami. I feel very fortunate to have been able to do all that. I was away for 10 years, and every day I'm very happy to be back in Miami. I love Miami. I love to have seen the growth, from as a kid to, where it was to what it is now. Kind of incredible. But yeah, I started a practice down here, solo practice, specializing in retina. I'm a vitreoretinal surgeon, and we specialize in diseases and surgery of the retina and macula and so forth. And eventually, we started growing and we merged with other practices, and now we're a big group, and so we can provide a lot to our patients, kind of from A to Z when it comes to the eyes. So it's kind of one of the things that I really wanted to do down here, was sort of build something that was more than just like a single specialty type of thing. For example, if a patient has a disease that you don't treat, for example, like glaucoma or something of that nature, you have somebody that you can reach out to, pick up the phone and have somebody available to you immediately to run anything by them or schedule them into their clinic and get them the care that they need by a subspecialist in their area. Ophthalmology is very, you would think it's just one eye structure, but it really has, I think there's like 11 or 12 subspecialties within the field of ophthalmology. So it's very diverse, and everybody's got their own niche and their own specialty. And I think that's how, medicine is best treated. Somebody who's a specialist who does that every day, kind of can see you and treat you for your particular disease, is the best way to do things. I went to medical school to be a plastic surgeon. I thought I liked plastic surgery. And then when I did the ophthalmology rotation, I really fell in love with how diverse the field was. You were able to see patients who are younger, patients who are older, helping people with diseases that can make them blind, and helping them with that, I thought was incredible. I remember reading a book when I was in medical school, and it stated something like that there's cataract surgeons that actually go to Nepal and would do like 50 cataracts a day for a week. So in the span of a week, they could save 250 people from blindness. And I thought that was very impactful, and it was one of the original reasons I wanted to look into ophthalmology. And then, of course, I went into ophthalmology, loved it, and then also fell in love with the field of retina. It's a field that was, at the time that I was there, exploding with new therapies and technologies and so forth that I've seen really blossom throughout my career, and has really changed the face of how you treat patients with retinal diseases and the success that you have treating them. Because it used to be a field where, a lot of the successes were less than more compared to nowadays. The success rate with injections and so forth for macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, to name a few of the big diseases, has been phenomenal and nothing short of miraculous, in my opinion. And so it was that sort of burst of development and technology in the field of retina that sort of propelled me into that field. The eye is like a camera. And so the front part of the eye, or the focusing mechanism, you have your lens, you have your cornea, and then you also have the film of the camera is equivalent to the retina. And so you can take the best picture, possible, but if the film isn't good, you're gonna end up with a bad image. And so again, it was the diseases that were, for example, when I started in retina. We had just gotten in our residency an optical coherence tomography scan. So that's an OCT scanner. And it basically, showed all the layers of the retina and what was happening in real time with retinal diseases, where before it was just kind of more based on examination techniques. And here we had kind of a definitive test. So part of that, the imaging became a lot better. The treatments, like I said before, became a lot better and more advanced. And I think just I think that sort of spirit of advancement and the wave of technology at the time that I was in residency with respect to retina was such that it was very sort of interesting to me, and I really fell in love with it at the time. Well, I think I've been very fortunate. I think always having good mentors and having good people you learn from is vital in a field in the field of medicine in particular, and especially in something as sort of specialized as retina and retina surgery and that kind of thing. So I think that has all helped to make me the person that I am today, and I'm very thankful to those people who came before me and helped with my training and so forth. It's very difficult, to be an instructor and a professor, and I'm very thankful.